Hey guys, made it. It's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys. It's 11/26/2020, Thursday, Thanksgiving night, I guess you could say, evening. So there's not a whole lot going on today, but I just thought I would do a little video anyway. Wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. It's kind of been a slow day. They kind of been laying off me a little bit today. Um, they're still kind of putting thoughts in there that I don't really want to see, but they're doing it on a oh, what do you call it, a cycle, but it's not every minute. It's like every, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. So but they're still kind of doing it, and other than that, I've been laying around all day. I got up and took Tanner to the park and all that stuff, and got out a little bit. I'm having a drink tonight just because it's Thanksgiving, and so I'm having a drink and trying to enjoy myself so I can try to get some sleep. Um, Maybe I can sleep in a little bit, maybe till 8 or something if I'm lucky. But so not much going on. Thank you for the comments, you guys. I'm glad you can relate, and you guys are going through some of the same things I'm going through. I know how it is. I know what I know how you're feeling and all that stuff. You know, it's we gotta. I understand we have to keep hope. I just don't want to give false hope. I don't want to get people's hopes up and then get them crushed. So do I have hope? I do have hope, and I hope you guys have hope. I just don't want to overdo it for myself, and stuff. So, but not much going on really. It's kind of been, I've been getting hit all week, It's been 6 days. They kind of laid off today, and I ate some turkey, had a good meal and all that stuff, and some of the dogs had some sweet potatoes and turkey for a snack and all that stuff, and leftover turkey. Oh my God, my relative bought a huge turkey. It was like 20 pounds or something, so it was huge. But it turned out pretty good and stuff. Cooked it for like 8 hours and stuff, so um, it turned out good. So I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and try to enjoy yourself with your family and stuff. I know it's well, I will tell you about a situation earlier that happened, but I know it's hard not to talk about this. I find myself I talked about this today. It caused a little bit of a fight. Not really a fight, but disagreement. You know, it just it comes out sometimes. Your family wants to pretend you're mentally ill and all this stuff, and it comes out sometimes. It's like I'm 47 years old. This didn't start till I was 42. You know, you just don't get mental illness overnight. And I have my CDL license and all that stuff. You have to be competent, and you have a physical, and you do certain things in order to get that license. You know, you have to be competent. And so all of a sudden, back in 2014 or whatever, I got mental illness overnight, and I was hearing voices overnight. You know, it just, I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's not even believable. Who would believe that? It makes no sense. So we got into a little argument because my family is involved, and they do perp me. I mean, I can't get away from it. They will validate their technology. I'll go out for a cup of coffee with my sister, and like I say, they'll put a thought in my head, and she'll bang. Bang coffee cup down. That's what they do in my program. They always bang something. So my relative was banging. They were putting an image in my head, and she would bang or drop something. It's a continuous thing. I'm not paranoid. This has been going on for almost 7 years. So it came out a little bit today. Where it's like, why are you doing that? And basically she was saying that I'm just mentally ill, which she knows I'm not. She knows I'm not. You know, she knows I'm not. You know, and stuff, and it's such a difficult situation. But it came out a little bit today, and there's perps around the neighborhood and all this stuff, and they were lighting off fireworks. Um, at 8 o'clock p.m., scaring the shit out of our dogs. The dogs were outside. Now they don't even want to go outside now because they were lighting off fireworks a few houses down. Lighting off fireworks on Thanksgiving at 8 o'clock at night, probably waking people up, and stuff. And she came down and she's like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "That was fireworks." I'm like, "They're perps." I was trying to explain a little bit to her. I'm like, "They're perps." All this stuff that happens to me isn't coincidental. These people are perps. One time you might say, well, okay, that's just coincidence or something. But when it happens 10 times in a row, you know what I mean? Where they're harassing you and lighting off fireworks right at your house and all this stuff. Come on. How can the evidence is there? How can you sit there and say, well, you're mentally ill, you're just delusional or something? Come on. I've collected enough evidence over the years where I have physical evidence, pictures and all this stuff. Videos. Well, they took a memory card of mine when I was in the psych ward. They were in, because my family's involved. They came in my house and went through my stuff. And they stole a memory card that I had hidden. And I had Gang Stalkers in Action. Gang Stalkers in Action. And my Gang Stalkers get Voice of Skull. So, I had it on video. I was videotaping them. Here's, a group over here. Here's a group over here. Here's a group over here. And they were hitting me with rage at the time. So I was running outside. I ran outside with the camera and all this stuff. I started filming these guys, and from the house. And one guy started to take off, and then they must have told him, V2K. They must have told him, don't run away, and all this stuff. It's so obvious. I had it on camera. I had tons of stuff on camera on a memory card. They took it from me. They stole it. They also took, I had a videotape from a camcorder. I had like 12 hours of my dogs when they were puppies. My Doberman when she was a puppy and all this stuff. My other dog, Dakota. I had that was personal to me. A videotape, like 12 hours worth of memories. They took that from me. I can't find that videotape anywhere since I've been out. I got out 4 years ago or whatever, almost 5 years ago now, but they took that videotape. I had a video. There was some footage on there of my ex-girlfriend and me on our vacation to North Carolina and stuff. And taking pictures of the ocean and our pets and and stuff like that. They took those memories. They took that tape from me, and it was full of memories that now I can't get those back. They're up here, obviously, but it was on videotape, and I would like to watch that. And they took that from me. So they came in the house. They were going through all this stuff. They had this house rigged up with so they could put chemicals in here. So my like I say, my family's involved. They came in here and rigged the place up. They were doing all kinds of things. They were when I was getting hit super hard, they were able to turn off the power to my bedroom. Just my bedroom. I don't know how they did it, if they rigged something up, or whatever, but they were in my house. and they got it set up when I was in the psych ward. You know, I was in there for 11 days the second time. You know, the first time was 3 days, and they let me out. Second time was 11 days, and the third time was 5 weeks. You know, so they go through your stuff. I had my phone when I was in there the third time. They went through my phone, and I had a bunch of pictures of gang stalkers on there. Well, you know what they did? They added them all to Facebook. Added all of them to Facebook. You know, who I thought was hurting me and stuff that I took pictures of. Added them to Facebook. I took them down from Facebook because I'm like, what are they doing? You know, and you know, it was just unreal. You know, they did a bunch of stuff. They did everything to me. You know, it's crazy. Um, so I'm sorry I got sidetracked there, but so anyway, I'll probably cut this off, you guys. So it hasn't been that bad though. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you're not getting hit too hard and all that stuff. You know, and thank you for the comments, you guys. I'm probably just gonna cut this off. Not too much to say, so cut this off, and you know, stay safe out there, you guys, and I'll talk to you later.